So, as usual, I'm the host, CrudetheCorpse, and this is like the second official live episode on YouTube Live. So, yay! And I must say, it looks a hell of a lot better. It feels different. Don't mind it. Already able to chat with this lovely fellow so far. Um, but yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm James Edward Clark. I'm an artist from Canada. I draw comic books. I've drawn several books, including Piss and Apocalypse, Evil Comics, and Tales to Enlighten with Matt King. And I just announced my latest book, which is coming out through MadCave Studios. It'll be out February 18th. It's called The Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. And yeah, hopefully we can talk about it tonight. How are you?
Dude, the title, it just cracks me up every time I hear it.
Oh yeah, well it's designed to just get people's attention, be like completely outrageous. Sorry, I dropped a bunch of stuff.
It's all right. Well,
Yeah,
it does grab attention. Hippopotamus
trying.
cocaine
Yeah,
massacre.
yeah. Laser drug force, Florida hippopotamus cocaine massacre. So what it's basically about is you have this drug lord who runs his drug cocaine empire out of this amusement park, which is kind of a cross between Marineland and you have like his hippopotamus, and the feds know about it and they have the whole place scoped out. And one day shit hits the fan and the feds raid the place, and the cocaine kingpin tries to escape down through the underground tunnels underneath the park, and he blows up all the exits and entrances, feeds all his excess cocaine to his hippopotamuses, and sets them loose on the surviving patrons of the amusement park. And we're kind of following the police who survived, our main characters, as they try to traverse the park while it's all bombed out, and you got these mercenaries hired by the drug kingpin to track them down and kill them, and you got like just marauding hippopotamuses running rampage, killing everybody in sight. So it's a comedy. It's supposed to be fun. You know,
What the hell? That's just it just that sounds wild as fuck.
it is the insane book. Like we were putting together like the press um, people, and people would ask us, what comic is this like? And I couldn't really think of any because I think there is no other comic like it. It's its own thing, and it's completely deranged and off the wall. And hope everybody likes it.
Well, with a title like that, guaranteed to catch a lot of fucking attention.
I hope so. Yeah, this is my first interview I've done for this sort of cycle, trying to build up hype. So hey, we have some original art here. So this is our protagonist, Miguel Sincoza, and he's kind of like this
Hello.
loose cannon detective. Oh, we have actual people watching. Oh, we got 12 people watching. Wow.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Awesome. Got a bunch of shots from him. These are different attempts at the same shot. This is actually like at the beginning of the book, in the intro, like as his big entrance into the book. Uh, the drug kingpin Disco, he's captured his brother Tico and has him tied up and torturing him in his lair, like which is right next to the hippopotamus, aqua theater where they're having like a show. And Miguel, he rams his like Porsche r- full throttle right through the gates and like propels himself up the stairs of the theater and launches across. Comes across, has like this big, blows everything up as fast as we can. I think we just lost like half the people watching from my description. So yeah, I'm not. I got practice
It's all right. There's no
interviews.
problem with that. I noticed the number bounced up and went down, bounced up. I'm not paying attention to that.
I'll try not to. But yeah. So yeah, it's coming out February 18th. You can pre-order right now on MadCave.com, who's the publisher. It's art by me, written by Fred Kennedy, who's like a radio television personality up here in Toronto. He's recently did a book called Dead Romans through Image Comics. I've known him for years, and this is our first time working together. First time I have a book coming out through the direct market. You can get in comic book stores, so it's very exciting. And yeah, again, you can pre-order whenever, you know. Hopefully now,
That's pretty fucking sick. So you've known this dude for a
yeah.
while, but this is the first time you're actually working together on a book?
Yeah, like I said, he's Fred Kennedy. He's a television personality up here in Toronto. He's on also the radio, Q107, Edge 102. He was on like, Teletoon, which is our version of like the Cartoon Network. He was a host on there for a while, and he's been doing his own comic books for years, sort of independent. If you know Adam Gorham, who's like a artist with he does books with the Marvel right now, and he's done books for everybody. They did kind of self-published indie books back 10, 12 years before
Damn.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of when I met him.
Damn.
Yeah,
What got you started making like comic books and everything?
I was just a big fan. I really liked him, and I like telling stories. And I remember being a kid and just kind of marveling at comic books and the anatomy and the drawings and everything. Thought it was really amazing. It wouldn't be cool if I could make my own. And yeah, just sort of follow that path.
Sorry, my cat started meowing right at me. What the fuck?
Oh, no worries. What's his name? What's your cat's name?
Blitzo.
Blitzo. Nice.
Here,
What's he
fucker.
doing? Attacking you. Oh, there you go. That's how we pop a rating on the stream. You gotta show your cat. The real star of the show. Gotta get a cat
Uh,
cam. He's fluffy.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
a
good
cat.
looking.
Not somebody's kitty. A cat. There's a
He's
difference.
a cute guy. Yeah, Blitzo.
Yeah, I don't know what he wants. He's gonna jump down right now, probably. Maybe not.
No, he's taking up the screen, man. And he's got an audience. He knows
I
what's
know,
what.
fucker.
He's the star. He's what the
Go on.
people came here to see, man. Not old fuddies like us.
Yeah, just forget me and you. I'll just leave him right here.
Oh, look at him. He's a
And
star.
there you
Look.
go.
Oh, there he goes. And now everybody leaves the stream. Oh no.
Everybody's just gonna disappear now.
Ooh.
Um,
Can't win.
so
God. Come
so
back,
you so
Blitzo.
you've been a what was it?
Never mind. Go ahead.
I know, fucking Blitzo. Um, it, he's usually quiet and just randomly he just wants fucking attention.
Well,
So
because you're on camera, like yeah. He wants
oh,
he wants everybody to see.
because you know what that happened one other time with one other guest where my other cat wanted attention and that fat little bitch didn't want to leave me alone throughout the whole time.
It takes the pressure off, like, yeah. Gives the audience something to look at besides us.
Showing you my pussycat really made everything calm.
Well,
Oh yeah. So you've been a fan of comics for a while. Is that what got you
oh yeah, my
started
whole life.
like drawing and everything?
Yeah, when I was, a kid, I would get like comics in as early as I could remember, in my Christmas stocking or whatever. I remember my 8th birthday, my grandmother got me a subscription for Superman. They were doing like the reign of the Superman, like Superman had just died, and they had like 4 alternate Supermans trying to like fight for the mantle, which was, not a great story in retrospect, but it was perfect for like an 8-year-old to get into comics and Superman, especially. So, yeah, and from there I got into like stuff like Spawn. As I got older, I got more into like underground stuff like Robert Crumb. And by college, I went to art school, so it was kind of a natural thing just to keep up with comics. I went to the store every day for years and years till basically the lockdowns broke the habit. But yeah, I try to keep up mostly with the trades and stuff. I do have some like have been picking up like more recent titles lately. But yeah,
Well, I don't blame. I've tried to keep up with like comic books and all that shit. Just never had the fucking time or the money, especially that one.
Oh,
But
yeah, especially, yeah, these days, they just keep getting more expensive too, that's the other thing. So,
oh,
like, you get more bang for your buck if you just get the trades, I say. And, like, I got, these are, like, my long boxes here,
yeah,
and I got, this is, like I got 4 of them stacked up right next to me, and, I almost barely I had to make, like, an effort to actually, like, go through them and, like, look up stuff I wanna, like, revisit and reread, which I have been doing lately. I don't know. You wanna talk about, like, some stuff I've been reading? Some, like,
just for
what is
the
this?
fuck of
House
it,
of
you just been
Penance?
going back through. Was it
Yeah,
that?
some stuff. Um, House of Penance. It's like a horror book. I like the artist, apologize, I'm blanking on his name. Ian Bergman? I think that's it. Some, Murder Falcon. This is, yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson, kind of his love letter to, heavy metal. I don't know if you ever heard of
Nice.
that. You know that Daniel Warren Johnson? People like him. He's very popular right now. He's really good. Uh, oh, this is like an old Grant Morrison one I dug out. Kill Your Boyfriend. Just kind of, yeah, it was very rereading it after like 10, 15 years. It's very it's like about a very dysfunctional relationship, but it's sort of romanticized. I guess he was like very young. It's the sort of thing, you think is like cool and romantic when you're very like 20 years old or something, right? Then you reread it when you're like old, like I am now. And it's just like, what the fuck? Just run away. It's terrible. But yeah.
You saying that reminds me of how people romanticize Joker and Harley Quinn,
Yeah,
which
yeah. I haven't
makes no fucking sense to me.
I mean, I grew up with that cartoon. It was a fun cartoon. But yeah, I haven't seen the last two Joker movies, the one with Joaquin Phoenix or nothing. I heard the last one was really bad, nobody liked it.
Yeah, the first one, the first Joker movie was good. I liked it. The second
It looked
one,
like yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't feeling it.
You weren't feeling it? Yeah,
Nah.
the first one looked like the king of comedy. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Uh,
It's an old Martin Scorsese movie with, Jerry Lewis and Robert De Niro. Who else is in it? I think it's just those 2 mainly. Sarah
wasn't it the
Bernhardt.
kind of the idea that like they were going with something like that or some shit?
I tell you, it looked like they were doing mainly a tribute to the king of comedy, the old, Martin Scorsese movie.
Kind of seeing with
I
that.
don't know if
Somebody,
you ever saw that one. Oh, yeah, it's really good, but it's very awkward. It's, like, very cringy to watch because it's, like, very uncomfortable. A lot of it's, like, Robert De Niro, he's this hack comedian who's
yeah,
obsessed with getting on, Jerry Lewis's talk show, and he has these kind of, like, flights of fancies, basically delusions where he imagines himself super successful, and then he will walk up in reality, he will show up at Jerry Jerry Lewis's office and, like, make a big scene and, um, like, just act like he's gonna get on television, like he's had conversations with Jerry Lewis. But it's all in his head, and he's through the pro as the movie goes on, like, the delusions get more real till, like, at the end, he's, like, kidnapping Jerry Lewis and he's got it tied up in his, living room or something. It's a wild movie, but,
ooh,
yeah,
what
it's
the
good.
fuck?
If you like Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, so far I like his movies. Somebody put guys, y'all okay? Why? What happened? What have you heard?
I don't know, you broadcast with a mask. I don't know.
There's a lot of things wrong with me. I can go down a fucking laundry list, but I guarantee you don't want to read it. Hell, even I don't want to go down that memory lane. Other than
I
that
watched
bullshit,
some of your videos when you first asked. Yeah, some of your story time. Uh, some of your story time videos were kind of like, oh, what did I get myself into? But yeah, you seem chill otherwise.
well, yeah. Some of those, I don't know which ones you've seen, if it's the newer ones on TikTok or if it's the ones on YouTube.
They were like you were kind of like talking about your traumatic childhood and your mother taking you
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
like racetracks and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty. You know.
Oh, I think that was one of my rants. I think that was one of my
Yeah,
rants. Yeah.
something like that.
Well, yeah, because that one, I believe that was. I was talking about like how like EBT and shit was getting cut for a lot of people. A lot of people weren't
No,
receiving
this
it.
was like an older one. That was like way before that. It was like
Way before.
yeah, it was like on your YouTube channel. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Oh damn, that must have been a while ago. Did I have somebody else here?
No, it was just like a video of you talking to the camera.
Oh, I don't remember then. I've
It was
been
just
doing
like a
this
story
for
time.
oh, okay. I've been doing this for a couple of years already, so
Yeah, it
huh.
was like an older video. I just like went to your channel and scrolled through and just clicked on a random video. Get like when you asked me the first time. We should say like this is like our second attempt at our interview. We tried like months
Yeah,
ago, like 3 4 months ago, but it ended up working out because I just announced this new book, Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre, which is available for pre-order right now at MadCaveStudios.com. Pre-order right now.
exactly. Pre-order that shit right. It just dude, the title every single time you say it.
It's great. Yeah. Google. Put in your Google machine right now. Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre by James Edward Clark and Fred Kennedy from MadCave Studios. Pre-order now. Very important. And
Exactly.
thumbs up the video and subscribe. That's right. We're on
Fucking
YouTube
hurt the
now. We
man.
got to do the thing. It's the law.
Damn Skippy. What the hell? Somebody put my feces smell like shit.
Usually, yeah. That means it's healthy.
Yeah,
That's normal. Don't worry.
if it's if it smells like bleach, I don't think you're drinking enough of it.
No.
Just saying. Besides that, fucking shit.
It's
Sorry,
good
that
for
threw
people
me
to
off
interact
right
with the
now.
chat. No
Yeah, the
worries. Go
chat that
ahead. You
threw
have
me
more
off right now.
questions? Should we show off more artwork? So,
Go for it.
we
Um,
got some other pictures. So yeah, no, this is good. So this is Mandy Laser, who's the first lady in our comic book, The Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre by James
that's
Edward
the
Clark and Fred
first
Kennedy.
lady.
This is the first lady, Mandy Laser. She's sort of a parody of Nancy Reagan. You know, back in the 80s, you know, Nancy Reagan was very one of her big pet projects and like public initiatives she pushed was the war on drugs and just say no to the kids. So really, the book's kind of starts off as a parody of that, sort of the drug PSAs. And Mandy Laser is kind of like the narrator throughout the book, right? So also we have Bay B right here. She's kind of starts off at the start of the book as kind of the hostess of the current floor show with the different hippopotamuses at the hippopotamus amusement park. And after
Yeah.
everything, the shit hits the fan, she gets kind of roped in to being a federal asset to help the other police officers help track down our villain, who is named Disco. And
Disco?
yeah, you can see, yeah, Disco. He's our villain. He's like this big fat guy right here.
Damn, he's a big
And
motherfucker. Jeez.
that's right. He's sort of like you know, big gluttonous, sinful kind
Just
of
a terrible person.
yeah, terrible person. He runs this amusement park called Hippo Disco Wonderland, but really it's all a front for his big cocaine empire. It's very flamboyant and elaborate, the whole thing. And at the start of the
Florida
book, he's
hippopotamus
kidnapped.
cocaine massacre.
Yeah, Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre by Fred Kennedy and James Edward Clark from MadCave Studios. Pre-order right now. If you take one thing away from this interview, it's that.
Yeah, you
Some more
pre-ordered it
pictures.
because that just sounds
That's right.
fucking
Here's another
crazy
picture
already.
of Bay. It is insane. So, like I was saying, you know, Bay, she works at the park, but she ends up kind of bumping into the police officers who's trying to crack the case, and they go on. She follows along on the adventure. This is Sincoza. He's one of the two Sincoza brothers.
Dude, what the
And sorry, I just got an email. The two Sincoza brothers, who is Flamingo City's most needlessly violent crime-fighting duo, Tico and Miguel Sincoza. And at the start of the book, we have Tico captured by Disco, and they have him tied up. And Miguel, his brother, tries to save him, but Disco escapes, and blows up all the exits and all the entrances. And at the end of the first issue, we're not sure if Tico's alive or dead. We see him get blown up. Because at the end of Tico, you got to buy the Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre by Fred Kennedy and James Edward Clark from MadCave Studios. Pre-orders right now. What
Exactly.
else we got?
Dude, with
That's
that,
right.
that really better survive.
We have some hippopotamuses here. These are the hippopotamuses who were fed Disco's cocaine that drive them insane. And then they rampage through the park, killing all the surviving patrons who had just survived Disco blowing up all the exits and entrances and most of the like vital infrastructure in the park. So
What was the inspiration behind this book?
Well, Fred just kind of sent me the script, and it was, a project he was working. He kind of like it looked like from the impression I got when I read the script was him and our friend, Adam Gorham, who I mentioned earlier, kind of had been bouncing this idea back and forth, but never really went anywhere. He just kind of threw the script at me. What do you think of this? I read it, and I just kind of thought it'd be a fun challenge and like to do a comedy. I wanted to do something completely different after my last book, Piss and Apocalypse.
Dude, the titles.
Yeah. Piss and Apocalypse. Titles are very important. Can't underestimate a good title, especially in this day and age. Everything you gotta Google it. You're like competing with everything else. You need a good title to get people's attention. Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre, Piss and Apocalypse, Tales to Enlighten. You remember my books, or at least I hope so. What were we talking about? Sorry, I keep getting emails.
You keep getting emails?
Yeah, I get the little pop up.
Probably wondering, what are you doing talking to this crazy fucking man wearing a fucking mask?
No, it was somebody asking for commission, actually. So it's like money.
Oh, okay.
Distracted, yeah.
So you're gonna design them like a what the hell is it from Titanic? One of the French girls? Just
Well, some people, yeah. I have a special deal. $50. I'll just do a sketch of whatever you want. It's about a 5 by 7 inch drawing, and I color it. Just put a little envelope and send it to you. It's some original artwork, and that's what I did during the lockdown. Actually, we were just talking about Piss and Apocalypse. During this is my lockdown book. How I ended up
really?
like funding my lifestyle during that time was like I had this offer of like I'll draw anything you want for $50 because it was lockdown. People were getting free money and they were like stuck at home, like looking at their phones. I actually got quite a few commissions like that. And like $50 doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm up here in Canada. The exchange rate, like at the peak, like $50 USD was $80 Canadian almost. And I was
Damn.
doing literally I was doing literally 6 of those a day for months on end at the peak. And when the orders would slow down, I would start working on like the next part of Piss and Apocalypse. And really the whole thing was a scheme because this started off as like a series of little mini comics. They were like, piece of uh like 4 pieces of printer paper folded twice. So they were, maybe half the size of this. And I would just put in the envelope with the sketch, and that was kind of my distribution method. Because it wouldn't make any sense like to sell a zine through the mail unless you were charging something like $50. So who's going to pay $50 for a zine unless I came up with the like little scheme of just adding a little piece of artwork for people.
Damn, that's not
And
bad.
yeah, it's still available. So that's the other thing I'm pimping. If you want me to draw something for you, $50, I'll draw whatever you like. Just message me on Instagram or my email, jamesedwardclark@gmail.com. After you went to madcavestudios.com and pre-ordered the Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre by Fred Kennedy and James Edward Clark.
Exactly. Get your asses over there and do that.
It's my first interview. I'm getting like back in the routine of like trying to pimp and be entertaining.
It's always
Talk
like
about the
riding a
book.
bike.
Well, you gotta get warming up to it. I'm like locked up here in this room, like working on stuff all day, having very little interaction with the outside world. So talking to people, putting on a show, trying to be interesting on camera. It's not usually my forte. I gotta go like work on it, get some practice. Not
It's
have like
alright.
any dead air. You gotta keep it going, not
It's
stutter
alright.
over your
I get it.
words and not leave like too much dead air. But yeah.
It's all right. I get it. When I first started doing this, it was just fucking around, really.
Yeah. Now look at
So
you.
now look at me. I'm still broken. That's about it. But I do enjoy talking to talented
Yeah, it's
motherfuckers
great.
such as
Well,
yourselves.
thank you for having
I,
me.
yeah, I do enjoy having people on here and just talking to you guys to see what ticks in your fucking heads. What goes on? What inspires you? What got the fire lit under your ass to make you actually want to do this? Made you want to pursue it?
Oh, it's what I always did. I was an artist from when I was a kid. I always just had felt compelled to just sit and draw in my room all day and tried to make it a career. And yeah, I got a couple books out now, and hopefully people check them out and let me keep working, producing work, more books.
Exactly. I honestly think you will because, dude, one, your art style is visually appealing,
Well,
and
thank you very much.
two, the titles are cracking me up. The story does for well for the newest one. That one just sounds fucking crazy.
Oh, my books are insane, but in different ways.
Yeah,
Like
it's
this
always
one's a little different than the other ones. It's not quite as there's not any nudity or cussing, but there is, it's still plain violent and crazy and obviously the whole concept and the idea behind it's completely insane, which, you could argue all my books are like that, but this one
no
it's
nudity.
more just a straight comedy, whereas the other ones had like a lot of dark tones and undertones and stuff.
It's
So,
funny. That's kind of what like because I'm also well I actually wrote the first my own first book, but I'm trying to find publishers, trying to redo it in digital so that way I could get that shit out there better. But
yeah, you might as well just publish, but yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
no, trying to yeah, just trying to find publishers, and I don't know. I think the first book because the first book so far people have read it, they enjoyed it. Um, like I got a couple of notes, but it wasn't about
Well,
the
what's
story. It was
your
mainly about
well,
like
we're pimp
layout.
the whole point of the stream is to pimp our book. So what's your book about? And tell us about it. I'm going to interview you
uh,
now about your book.
my book is based on the character I created, Crude, and
Crude's the name of the character.
Crude's the name of the character. Yeah,
Is he based on you? Does he look like, does he wear like a kind of split mop kind of mask or?
it's well, it's um, it's based on the character I created. I've always wanted to do
Mm,
something with the character,
mm-hmm.
and just the story I wanted to be just full on fucking insane because the character is what the hell? How can I best describe it? The character is supposed to be the very worst of myself. So
Mm-hmm.
bad thoughts and everything just poured into that character.
Kind of a
And
cathartic thing. He gets to do the things you wish you could. Sort of go on killing rampages and massacres people and rapes and pillages, all that. I shouldn't say the R word on here, but on YouTube.
it's okay. This is an adult show. If people are watching with their children, then that's their
Well,
fucking
you're
fault.
not monetized, right? Yeah. So I think it's just if you're monetized, people get paranoid.
Thanks for
We'll
reminding
get
me.
there. After you get the Florida hippopotamus cocaine massacre bump, you'll get to that 1,000 subscribers, and people will just rewatch this interview over and over again, and then you'll get be able to get monetized, but not on this video because I said rape before. Yeah, go. What were you saying about your book, your character Crude?
No. Well, the point of the book is he's supposed to be is just a vile human being, but he wasn't like he's not just naturally like that. He has to
Which is
find
he's a
out his
victim
own
of his
shit.
environment.
Yeah, his environment basically made him a twisted piece of shit. And just
Yeah,
as it goes on, it's gonna be violent. It's gonna be a lot of sarcasm. Um,
he wouldn't stop
there isn't
complaining about being hungry to his mother while she was at the casino or whatever. So he got like beaten very badly, right?
dude, what the
I think
fuck?
that's the
What?
video of yours I watched. That's the video you said. You said that in the video I watched. I was talking about earlier. That's like the story you gave. Like your grandmother, you would take you like bingo or the racetrack or something, and like you'd have to sit there.
Oh, no, no, that was, I was that story was I was explaining how it sucks to be hungry.
Yeah,
'Cause
it does suck to
yeah,
be hungry. Sounds terrible.
yeah, it really did suck. 'Cause,
Are you
yeah,
having that inside the book or stuff like
no, I'm not
that?
gonna put that in the book,
Not
but
that
it does
specifically, but something like that.
something kinda like that would be in there,
Well, you gotta
it's
make it
supposed to
like
be like
more fucked up and like theatrical. Get like all sorts
yeah.
of like weird. Yeah, you gotta get people's attention, so you gotta make it like extra sick and like Silence of the Lamb, kind of Hills Have Eyes type shit, right?
Oh, the story is gonna be extra fucking sick. It's extra fucked up. I explained the background of the characters because that's just all the characters, the background of the characters to my wife and what I was writing, the ideas I was coming up with. And at a certain point, she just looked at me and went, that's fucked up. Like, I don't know. Like
Well, what
that's really
happens in the
fucking
book?
terrible.
What's the elevator pitch for the like the plot of the book? What's the book called anyway?
The book is called Stitched.
Stitched. What's the plot of Stitched? I like how now like we flipped it. I'm interviewing you about your book. What's Stitch about?
It's about a serial killer, mass
Mm-hmm.
murderer, basically, who tries to figure out who caused him to commit suicide at first. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Because originally he doesn't want to. He plays with the idea, but then something pushes
So
him
the
to that, and there's
the
a
serial
reason.
killer kills himself, but he
Yeah.
like is like is he a ghost or a zombie?
Um. Neither. He is supposed to be like undead because
Mm.
like there's a woman who brings him back to life. Who he was supposed to kill her as he was a child when he started murdering people,
Okay.
and she got away. But she seen what he
Mm.
did as an act of saving her because her family was abusing her as well. So she's a
Mm.
little fucked in
When
the
you
head.
yeah,
Yeah, so
a
she's a
lot of
little
red
fucked. So
flags.
she finds a way to bring him back to life with help from other characters that are connected to him. And
Like
just
Centaurea
from
or
there,
something,
they
yeah.
try to figure out what's going on.
Mm. Why he committed suicide.
At the very first, that's how it's supposed to be. It's like, well, why
Okay.
the fuck did I all right, if I didn't want to kill myself, who made me want to kill myself? Why the fuck did
Mm.
this happen and who's planning this shit? Why did
Oh,
they
yeah.
want me out of the picture?
Right. Did you see, it kinda reminds me of, you've been following this news story about, that rapper David with, David spelled with a 4? Did you hear about him?
No.
Well, he was, like, in LA, and he was dating an underage girl, and the underage girl found her dead, cut up in the not the trunk of the car, the front trunk of his Tesla, right? And
Oh,
she'd been,
shit.
like, there for months, like, cooking in this Tesla for, months or weeks or months, they were saying, like,
Oh, fuck.
and this guy, David, the interesting thing, like, all his songs are about um, either meeting this girl, running away with her, keeping a secret with this girl, and then murdering the girl. His first big hit that went kind of viral and put him on the map was called Romantic Homicide. And it was literally about him killing this bitch. And now
Oh,
he's actually like he's the main suspect in this case, like his ex-girlfriend, who they started talking on Discord when she was like 11 years old, right? He's like
oh,
20
damn.
at this point, right? I think he was like 16 at the time, like, and she was still underage. Like he was 20, she was like, I think she was about to turn 15, but he murdered her according to the timeline they put together before she turned four. So she's still 14 when she died. It's a crazy case. And he, like, had this whole kind of, backstory to all his songs. There's, like if you watch all his music.
Oh, shit. What happened? It froze all of a sudden. All of a sudden, it froze. What happened?
talking about David. They want to stop the truth. His connections in the music industry. They're shutting down the stream.
Dude,
Coming for us.
that was a trip. It just froze.
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of like I don't know what happened. I'm just describing this grisly murder of a young girl, and the stream cut out.
Yeah,
Gee,
that was
just when the
random.
stream, just when this interview was getting good, I was saying something interesting. But yeah, so yeah, look up. Yeah, well, anyway, it kind of reminded me of your book because he had this sort of like this like backstory to all his songs where he had
Yeah.
a character who was his alter ego named the Japanese word for pain or something emo like that, and he had this story in his head where he was a detective, but his like alternate version was killing like prostitutes or something, and he had to like as a detective solve a mystery that he committed. So it kind of reminds me of your story in your book, Stitched, starring Crude.
There there is a detective in there, and like the whole his connection with the killer would be like I already have it planned for like 7 books. I already have so far 7 as a whole
Ambitious.
planned out and everything.
You got the
But
first one done and ready.
yeah, I got the first one done and ready. Second one,
Is it? Can
I'm
people like get
still
it
working.
online? You should make like a website where people can download the PDF. Like, don't worry about publisher. Just try to like build up, especially since it's your first book. Just put it out there and see what people think, and take, you know, just try and get people to read it, which is really the big challenge these days with everybody, all these distractions everybody has. You're really literally committing or competing with every other form of art, literature, piece of music ever made, and now they got the computers making it. You're going to get buried. So you just put it out there. It's your first time writing something, and just do it for the feedback, and hopefully you build up some like an audience who are into your stuff. It's really the best thing to do. Like the first
That's a good
three
point.
book, like this book, "The Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre" through MadCave Studios, is my fourth book that I've going to have published. And the first three I just sell.
It did it again. It did it again.
Massacre, MadCave Studios, James Edward Clark, Fred Kennedy. Comes out February 18th. You can pre-order it now on madcavestudios.com. And then you can pick up this gentleman's book, Stitched, starring his serial killer character, Crude. Eventually, he'll talk about it. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. Eventually, he'll put the book out and you can download it and you can pay him for it. Okay?
Yeah,
Got it?
I think I'm gonna do it for
You
Reddit.
got
That's
it.
what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that's good. Reddit, sure. Just any forum people get. It's your first time. Don't take it
Yeah,
too seriously. Take it as like a learning experience and sort of, you getting your feet wet. Don't expect like success overnight. It's a company you got to build brick by brick,
I
interview by
believe it.
interview. That's right.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Well, thank you very much. It was
Well,
nice really
thank you for
talking to you.
being on. I think you're right. We might have to
Of
end
course.
this soon because it started cutting off after you started bringing up about a murder.
Yeah. Well, you're the one talking about serial killers and you're like, committing suicide. That's one of the bad words on YouTube. We shouldn't be saying, you should say self deleted or something. Or in Minecraft. I don't know. Shouldn't say that word. A lot of words you can't say. I've noticed that.
I know there's a lot
People
of
are
shit you
afraid to
can't
say.
say, but I'm still gonna say it because fuck it.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. Florida
Yeah,
Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre
yeah. Go
from
check out his
MadCave
book.
Studio.
Go do all that fun stuff. Go look at everything he's made. That would be what was that? Evil Comics
Evil Comics, Tales to Enlighten with writer Matt King, and Piss and Apocalypse.
and
This is
the
Piss and
latest
Apocalypse.
one,
The latest
Florida
one is the
Hippopotamus
Florida Hippopotamus
Hippopotamus Cocaine
Cocaine
Massacre.
Massacre from MadCave Studios. You can pre-order now. Comes out in comic book stores February 18th.
February 18th.
That's right. February
Nice,
18th. Florida
nice.
Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre in stores February 18th from MadCave Studios.
Nice. So get your asses over there and pre-order it.
Indeed. Thank you
So
very
far,
much
it
for
sounds
having me.
dude. It just sounds funny.
It is
Even
great. It
like
doesn't just sound great. It is great. It will be amazing. It will change your life. We're gonna like save the comic book industry. Gonna save Christmas.
exactly.
Save all the
It's gonna do.
hostages.
It's gonna
All
do
the
all
children
that
from the
shit.
netherworld. I'm gonna save everything. Everything's
Netherlands.
gonna be better if you give pay to read the Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre from MadCave Studios. That's what you have to do.
Exactly. Usually I end this by saying it'll be on YouTube, but you know what? It's already fucking here. So yeah, make sure to check out
As soon
Linktree,
as you
do all that
press,
fun
yeah,
stuff,
as
go
soon
do
as
all that.
yep, thumbs
What
up,
was it?
everybody. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you for being on here. Go check out the links on Linktree, fucking all that shit, the merch over on Threadless, and yeah, go look at everything. Also, go check out Tomography on here on YouTube. It's my own short horror film channel. So far, I have one on there. I'm working on the second one now. So far, I already have a schedule for the first death scene, and then I got another one coming up. So yeah, trying to get that through as well. And you know what? Hopefully you have a good night. And this shit worked pretty well. So yay. uh Go
YouTube's
pre-order.
better than Instagram for videos.
Yeah. Go
Like
pre-order Florida Hippopotamus
Hippopotamus
Cocaine
Cocaine
Massacre.
Massacre from
Go
MadCave
pre-order
Studios.
at MadCave. Go do it. Now. Now that we're
Yes.
done. All right.
Now.
Bye.
Now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, buddies.